Hello, 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 hello. We are here. Detective Friday. Working our way through Sherlock and the Batman. Batman. Batman! As he's sometimes known. I think we were making progress on the main story in Sherlock finally. I think we have a couple DLC side quests we could do. Maybe we'll knock those out. Hey, Berry Girl. Hey, Two Wheels. Two Wheels and Berry Girl. Hello, hello. And hello to anyone lurking in the shadows. Hello to you too. It's detective time. A time for detecting. Detecting criminals. Yes. Yes. Playing detective games where both detectives are discovering something about their mother. I don't think that's really the theme of this second Batman game, actually. I think that was the first game. I think we've accepted Bruce's mommy and daddy issues, and it's been more or less put to rest. More external forces. Despite being called Enemy Within. It's kind of weird, right? Why is the second one called Enemy Within? I actually don't know. I played the whole game before. I'm pretty sure I know the plot. But I don't know why it's called Enemy Within. Tempted to order cookies, tell you no. What does Toaster think? Maybe Wheels can lay down the law on Toaster and say no, you can't order cookies because Toaster's not allowed to have cookies. No one's ever heard of a toasted cookie. It's not how you cook them. Oh, who knows what she might say. I don't know. I mean, when you have more people to share, well, I'm just gonna be an enabler, probably. Don't make you the bad guy. I mean, this is an enabling statement, but when there's more people to split the cookies amongst, it's not as bad. So if there's ever a time to order cookies, it's when there's more people to eat them. But she's definitely gonna say yes. That's what I think. But I am an enabler, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't be that strict voice to stand in your way. To block the cookies. Let's get some light in here. I don't even look at myself when I start anymore. It just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how I look, I'm not the star. The wonderful games I play are the star. Like a non-functional princess maker. Never making another promise again. Oatmeal marshmallow. Interesting. I'm not usually the biggest fan of oatmeal cookies, so I've definitely never had one with marshmallow in it. I guess I like them with chocolate and stuff. I associate oatmeal cookies with raisins. That's a problem. And I like raisins too. I just don't like them in cookies. I don't like them in anything. I like them by themselves, and that's about it. And even then, it's not my first choice. I'm not like, ooh, a box of raisins. Yum yum. Let me dig into that. That would not be my snack I'm grabbing. Hi, Elfin. We shouldn't be texting and driving. That's dangerous. What are you doing? Wait until you get into a safe place. She's probably at a stoplight, actually. It's okay, though. Give it 5 minutes. Not missing the outfits this time. You're stopped. Okay, that's fair. That's the impetus. That's why we do it early. We try to make people get here on time. Although I do wait like 5 to 10 minutes sometimes now, letting people come in so they don't miss the outfits if that's what they want to participate in. But I feel like the further I push out the outfits and starting the game, the longer it takes people to come in. So I don't know that it's really effective. I think people will be late no matter what time I start playing. It's the nature of it. It's the world we live in. 6 minutes. I think that's probably fine. I'm sure we'll get some more people petering in at some point. So, maybe a few stragglers. Maybe getting off work. I suppose that's true. Yeah, I suppose that's true. A lot of people do work 10 to 6 or 9 to 5. Get home around 6. We can make lots of excuses for people. And I assume everyone's in Arizona time, so I'm not even going to talk about time zones. They don't exist. Flat Earth. No. Time cube. 4 simultaneous days. No man is born with no belly button. Time cube. Oh, lost a viewer for that. Someone dropped because I brought up time cube. Let that be a lesson. That's fair though. I don't know that I would tolerate time cube talk. Yeah. Oh my god, my followers are disappearing somehow. I'm talking about time cube, preaching the time cube. Oh no. Belly B button, that's right. Rest in peace, crazy old guy whose name I don't remember. Who gave us time cube. No, I'm not looking at the bots, I'm looking at I have a Twitch stats thing I have docked in, I don't know how accurate it is, so to be honest, but there's a Twitch stats that tells you the number of viewers, clips, views, followers. New Loki? Yeah, I caught the first episode. I was multitasking though, so I was working, so I feel like I probably have to rewatch it. But, I mean, I'm intrigued. I hate to say it, but I don't feel like enough happens. Even though it felt like a lot happened, also I felt like nothing happened. I felt like they set a couple things up, but nothing really moved forward to me. But I love Loki, so I'm gonna be optimistic. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's hard to screw that up. Tom Hiddleston is apparently like a huge fan of his character, and I was watching something where they're talking about how like he will, like, on set, like, for the writers and stuff, he will tell them facts about Loki and, like, get everyone up to speed on who he is, what his motivations are. Like, he really loves that character. Yeah, I think the story will be good. I think what's interesting is I think the story will... the series should actually move the entire multiverse arc forward, which it hasn't done for, like, feels like 2 years. It hasn't really done it since the first season of Loki. Loki sort of set up the multiverse, and then like Spider-Man and Doctor Strange kind of played in it a little, but they didn't really like move it anywhere. Quantumania, less said the better probably. But it hasn't. They brought up the multiverse. Some things have happened involving the multiverse, but nothing has moved forward with it. It feels like Loki will probably move it forward. I'm gonna guess the next Doctor Strange will as well, since in the end credits they hey Mal. The end credits of Doctor Strange, they brought up the a looming convergence or whatever, where the multiverses collide, which should be setting up Secret Wars, which should be cool. I heard a really wild rumor. I'll say it because I don't think it's true. But somebody is claiming that Secret Wars is going to feature Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Wolverine as like the main force working to I don't know, fix the time stream or something, like working for the TVA. I'm sure that'll change if it's true at all, which I think it's probably not. But man, that sounds compelling. Yeah, it does. Because they recently did the Deadpool Secret Wars comic, where it turned out Deadpool was actually involved with the original Secret Wars from like 40 years ago using time travel. He's the one that convinced Peter Parker to wear the symbiote. Completely ridiculous. But yeah, that would be cool. That would be really interesting. Some of the images have people speculating that Deadpool 3 is going to be Deadpool kills the Fox universe. Like the TVA is going to have him prune the Fox universe out of existence, the timeline. And to do that, either he misunderstands or something. Like nobody knows. It's not like a leak. It's just what people are guessing based on some of the images. There was one of the photos was a picture of Logan and Deadpool walking up to in like a desert. There's like a 20th Century Fox like shrine that's like half decayed in the desert. So that's a speculation that sounds really fun. Just Deadpool and Wolverine going through and killing all like the Jennifer Garner Elektra and the Channing Tatum Gambit, and all this stuff. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. You would watch Ant-Man first before Loki. You feel like it's gonna matter? I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything for Ant-Man if you haven't. Oh, you did watch Ant-Man. I don't know if Two Wheels saw Ant-Man or Elfin, but they tie the story up at the end of Ant-Man in a way that it doesn't feel like it's going to matter. But we could be wrong. They tease some future stuff, but I don't feel like anything that happened in Ant-Man. You liked Ant-Man? That was alright. I didn't hate as much as most people did, but I don't feel like it moved the story forward at all. Yeah. It introduced the Council of Kangs, but I mean, nothing happened with them. It just established that they exist, which I think is what matters. Felt like a comic, not a movie. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. Yeah, I just wish it moved something. There was a point where every Marvel movie moved the main plot along to some point. We would see more of Thanos' machinations, or someone would get recruited to the Avengers. Like something would happen that contributed to the whole. Due to Ant-Man movie events, that's why they decided to move forward with what they are going to do. I don't know what you mean. I don't know if you're talking about like Marvel or some characters are going to move forward with something because of. Oh, you're saying because the council. Because of Kang or whatever. I mean, I guess. I suppose. I don't know. Kang the Conqueror seems like a weird one to sort of move out of the way. I don't know that the rest of the Kangs. I mean, some of them are pretty intriguing. Iron Lad obviously will be interesting, but like most of them aren't. They don't really hold a candle to the Conqueror. He's kind of the most well-known one, so it's weird that he's just not there. All right, we've dillied and we've dallied. You think he's still around? That could be. If that's true, maybe it'll be all right. That would be better. He did kind of. Well, I think he questioned whether he may have moved things in a bad direction, I think. But, see, anything could happen. We got the multiverse, right? Anything could happen. Oh my god, this is where we left him off, huh? Old Ice Cream Man. I think it was because we needed a merchant outfit, and this counts. Kang's still around for sure. It's gonna have to be Jonathan Majors variant. Well, Kang's around. I meant the Conqueror variant specifically. It's weird for the Conqueror to potentially be gone. That I find strange. John is happy with us again. I don't think he's thrilled, but he's happy. He's smiling. So we've made progress on that. What were we looking into? These were our childhood visions. Past. Look at our casebook. Oh, that's right. We had questioned Paul. That's what we were working on, I think. Ah, yes, the ruins. I know, that's where we were. There will be other Conqueror variants now the original's gone. Yeah, that's the way they could do it. A Kang movie coming? Well, yeah, there definitely is a Kang movie. Well, it's an Avengers movie. It's Avengers Kang Dynasty. But if you mean after that, I don't know. Iron Lad will probably be around for a while. He'll probably lead the Young Avengers or whatever. He'll lead the Young Avengers with Kate Bishop and all the second generation characters, I would imagine. Stature, I'm sure. I am sure. What was this one? The hand-me-down. Oh, I think we just found this. There's a riddle. Maybe we'll knock this out of the way before we proceed to the other one. Silver Hand Monument. We found a big silver hand. Climbed up the memorial, found a rhyme riddle at the top, and encouraged me to solve it. A hand with treasure, a quest so sweet. Stand where Eurus Road and Crooked Street meet. A few steps toward the mosque, left at the first stairs, and find the courtyard a wishing well shares. That feels straightforward, but how long did it take us to find a bronze horse? Forever? Close to forever? Nearly forever. Alright. Stand where Eurus Road and Crooked Street meet, towards the mosque, left at the first stairs, and find the courtyard at Wishing Well Stairs. Well, if I pin it, I should be able to see it. I can't. It's really unhelpful. What is the point of... Alright, well, at least I could place it on the map, right? If I can even remember the riddle. Eurus Road and Crooked Street meet. We'll start there. I don't even know what part of the... Okay. Down here. We haven't explored any of this part of the city. We'll go there. Oh my god, where's the nearest fast travel point? It's always so far. We might as well just run from where we're at. Honestly. I hit spacebar to jump. Can you tell that I've been playing Cyberpunk? I was just gonna double jump my way there. Do a double jump dash. And are we seeing dress up? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I suppose that is a good point. Elfin went to the trouble of joining from her car. Least we could do is do dress up. Let's jump into the old wardrobe. Let's see what we got today. Hats. We have no hats. We have police cap. We have plague doctor. We have gangster's blender. Widow's veil. Ice cream cap. Red queen hat. Mother's hats. Toy pirate hats. Eye bandage. Top hat. Officer's cap. Deerstalker hat. And bowler hats. What are we thinking? Let's hear it. What do we think for a hat? feels the slightest bit underwhelming after that Baldur's Gate dress up. But it also won't take us 2.5 hours to do it, so that's our trade-off. Did we do Veil lately? I think it's been a little bit. I think it's been quite a few weeks since we did Veil. Or as we now know it, the Lady Arkham. That's a little Batman joke for people who stick around after Sherlock. The Lady Arkham. Yeah, we haven't done Veil in a while. Pull that up. People look. Veil or Pirate? Okay. Veil or Pirate? What are we thinking, everyone? We want to do Pirate or we want to do Veil? It's pretty cartoony, right? It's like a real One Piece logo there, like the intro to one of the One Piece Netflix episodes. When are we going to get a full-blown pirate suit to go with that silly hat? Well, I would argue we could, make our own pirate suit. I mean, what does a pirate dress like, really? This kind of could be a pirate. That could certainly be a dirty pirate. This could be a fancy pirate. Uh, Worn out suit. Yeah. This one's, you know, probably the denim isn't right, but a lot of these actually have denim pants. Could be that kind of pirate. Yeah, I don't know if we do have anything that's appropriately piratey. This one looks like a sea admiral, a bit. A hat from his childhood? I don't think so. I think I just bought it at a shop. We could check the shop and see if there's something more pirate focused. Let's see. We have money now again, I think.
The finest clothes for the finest clothes for the finest citizens.
They had him do the same line twice, but with like a different tone. It's an interesting choice. Let's see. It's a bit fancy. It's kind of like the Ottoman outfit, kind of scoundrelish. Oh, there's a sailor uniform. I don't think that's quite right for the pirate hat, but it is naval, so to speak. Royal garments. Merchants. I mean, nothing's explicitly pirate, but we have almost all the hats. We could buy some pirate stubble. Or no, it's a pirate beard rather. So let's buy these, get them out of the way. The toy pirate hat, I don't know why these have circles. I feel like we might have figured it out at one point, and then we didn't. Kind of weird. So yeah, to answer your question, we don't have anything that's explicitly piratey. We would have to pick something that we thought looked piratey enough. gonna buy some of these outfits that I could imagine people possibly picking at some point in the future. We'll add more as we get more money, obviously. I can't even afford that. I'm already out of
A
money.
perfect choice.
Alright, let's get back to our wardrobe. Oh, Elfin, you made it. Yeah, you just got here in time for dress up. So, so far, Berry Girl has suggested veil or pirate's hat, which prompted Mal to ask if we had any clothes that went with the pirate's hat in like a specific way. The answer is not really. Like, some of this you could argue. Like, this is a real Captain Nemo look, you know? In fact, Wind Code of Storms coming. I would say probably this would be the most appropriate for the hat if I had to pick one. But I'm not picking. You guys are. But that's to answer Mal's question. But if you guys see something more appropriate, Captain Plague, you know, you can pick whatever you want. Captain Jacket or a fancy outfit, probably. Well, that's a butler's outfit. It's the wrong kind of fancy. So, I mean, if we're talking about fancy outfits or captain's jackets, I would say this, um, even the stuff with the tie is wrong. Like, maybe the tie is still weird. Yeah, I mean, you can either make him like look like a schlubby captain who lost his boat, or you can make him, a Grand Sea Admiral. Is there any girl pirate outfits? No, I mean, well, there's girl outfits that you can wear with a pirate's hat. If you think that counts, if you think these are appropriately piratey, I will leave that to your discretion. You like the dapper captain? Do you mean this? The red looks nice. You think this is a good look? It does match his bandana, I will say that. What is pirate PJs? I don't know which one you're referring to for pirate PJs. Like this kind of thing wouldn't be appropriate for a captain. I don't think it would be appropriate for one of his swappies. You had PJs on? Which one do you think is PJs? The widow's outfit? I don't think that's meant to be PJs. She's in mourning. Those aren't PJs. Widow's outfit, top of the morning to you. Yeah, it goes with the widow's veil. PJs. It's funeral attire for a rich grandma. Rich grandma funeral attire. Morning pajamas. Red dress or captain coat. Okay, jeez. All right, well, what do you guys think? Red dress or captain's coat? Elfin can't stay away from the red dress, just no matter what else is going on. You think red dress? Okay. Are you saying red dress like you're thinking about it, or you're saying red dress? I've made up my mind. It matches. I mean, it does match the bandana, kinda. Okay. I mean, we still have to work on the face and stuff. So I mean, unless you guys don't want to, it's up to you. I don't care. Red dress, final answer. Okay. All right. I guess we got red dress, pirate hat. What are we thinking for, we need a bandana or some glasses? Sexy lady pirate. Oh, I took off my dress when I put on the, one of these. Must be the bandana. Can't go with the dress. So, do we want glasses or no glasses? What do we think? I'm gonna even out the makeup. Remove that for now, so we get a better look at it. Neutral. No glasses. Okay. All right. Facial hair. Go none. Mutton chops. Pencil. Goatee. Chin curtain. Stubble. Shenandoah beard. What do you think? You say no? Anyone else got opinions? We got an ad break, but I think everyone who's in here is probably immune to them. Curled stash is not bad. Alright. Good with none? Oh, oh, Mal showed up. Uh-oh. Everyone behave. No shenanigans. Okay. Makeup. We got none. Vampire. Vampire's pallor does not sparkle. Deluxe glamour. Can good cost money. I know you've been here, Mal. I'm just saying as soon as they want to put facial hair on our Red Queen pirate, you appeared. We got light makeup. You like the deluxe? Looks like they've been at sea, right? Got the old man, the black eye, fake bruises, scarred face. You guys love deluxe? Okay. Very swarthy. And I think that's it. I think that's our Sherlock. I think we did it. Yeah, another job well done. Just get my real glasses on for a sec. I'm not gonna forget today. Sorry about it. Memory like a steel trap. Alright, we're gonna run down this road and get on track. Not proudly. Elfin, I think you need to just find this dress and buy it. Is the real solution. Alright, we're not gonna trample any children. Not today. Oh god. Right as I say that, my screen fills with running children. I'm being tested. You like the sparkly one on Fallout? Oh, you the cocktail dress one that you were using in there? Alright, the mosque is here. Yeah, that synth weave really solves a lot of problems in Fallout. You can kind of wear whatever you want, as long as it's compatible with the synth weave, which a lot of things are. It's really the best part of the Minutemen. Freedom to wear your clothes that you want. Okay, we got another mosque. Someone breathing hard back there. good, does it? Oh, we're just gonna move past. Sorry, lady. Alright. I believe this is where we're supposed to be. This must also be a mosque. I say must, but I don't know that for a fact. Let's find out for sure. Who asked what I'm role-playing as? Just me. Yeah. Just wearing what you like. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh god, it has 2 of these markers on here now. Excuse me. Fix that. Alright, I'm just making sure this is also a mosque over here.
Okay.
So it might not be, in which case it'll make my decisions easier. It's not. It's a caravanserai. Caravanserai? 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 Okay. Let's get rid of that one. Towards the mosque. A few steps toward the mosque, left at the first stairs, and find the courtyard at Wishing Well shares. A few steps, they say. So it's gonna be up in one of these somewhere. Oh, it's like right here, huh? Right past the man with emphysema. Find the courtyard a Wishing Well shares. Looks like it's here. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. You're almost there, let's not postpone. You're seeking an ark that's made of stone. Head east from the old ruins, my friend. It guards the ancients until the end. East from the old ruins.
So the treasure is real, but tell me, John, how did you even guess there would be something on top of the monument?
Didn't I ever tell you about my psychic abilities? I should have. I even know where we ought to go next.
Where?
What else do you need on a hot day like this?
Wow, he wouldn't tell me. The old ruins, is that where we were? That's an archaeological digging site. What are they calling the old ruins? There's always a horrible possibility that it's like a place I haven't found yet. But I know there was also this weird place over here. Cemetery. Aqueduct. Old ruins. Old ruins. You would expect it to be an old city, right? But it might not be. It probably looks something like that. Unless that is literally an aqueduct. God, it could be. It could be anywhere. I'm just terrified it's a place that I haven't found. Because that really screws me up. It's the watchtower. The mosque. Caravanserai. Caravanserai. Blah. It's probably somewhere I haven't seen yet, so maybe we'll just wait on this one. Unless this is the old ruins. Yeah, we'll wait on this one. I'm sure we'll run into it sooner or later. Let's get back to the case we were working on. We'll be back for you, the hand-me-down. Okay, investigating the ruins. So, doesn't that make you wonder? They're calling it the ruins here. Which makes me think it's east from here. Well, we're going here either way, so let's just do that. This is driving me nuts. Either way, we're going that way. It is north. Somewhere north. Probably not this way. I hate Old City or Old Town or whatever. Let's just mark it so I don't get lost. Oh, it is marked. Let's remove the other marks so they don't confuse me. Wherever I even was. Somewhere down here. Did I remove them already? Whatever. Alright, north and then east. Oh my god.
Hey.
Nobody saw that. I think that child ran into me. That's what I think. Oh my god, that was close. Alright. Dig site's gotta be over here. It's a horrible noise. Alright, this is the dig site. It's past here. So if these are the old ruins, we're looking for a stone, they said arc, east of the ruins. Oh god, another bandit lair. Someday we'll do that. Won't be today. Are these stone arcs? Well, that's the bandit's lair over there. I definitely don't want to go in there. I mean, they're doorways. This is kind of an arc. Although I would argue it was metal on one side. And it's wood. Well, whatever. Let's keep going this way and see. There's what used to be an arc here. Oops, sorry everyone. Sorry. Important business here. Trying to solve a riddle. I mean, this was an arc. Are we even? Would you even argue we're east at this point? No, we're south. East would be off over here somewhere. Whatever. Someday we'll figure that out. I don't have the patience. I just don't. I don't even know if those are the ruins. I'm pretty sure there are some ruins here, even though they aren't showing up as ruins. I'm gonna try and remember that. We'll check that later. Looks very ruiny to me. Alright, I've got lots of marks on my... Follow the compass mark. Let's get in there.
Stop shirking. Get dressed properly and come inside.
Oh my god, after all that, I have to change my outfit. Alright, this is Ice Cream Man real quick so we can get in here. We'll switch back after we get out of here.
Stop loitering and get inside.
Change the case we're working on. Alright, we managed to distract him by fixing the stone statues. So now we can investigate all the crap on his desk. Also has
A box of
darts.
darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
So did the yacht person. So it seems like this elephant got tranked either way with something. Tusks and Chunks provides the most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost encyclopedic in its analysis of the creature's life, both in the wild and captivity. One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Oh. Furthermore, the book features guidance on how to communicate and interact with the big mammal. Well, isn't that interesting? Well, now everybody's suspicious. Describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilden over the dig site. Day 1224. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more jurification so that he were smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephants. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths, the mundanity. I must think, lest our invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Why does he have books about elephants? He
Trying
doesn't
to
seem
take
to like
over
them
my
very much.
research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be
You heard
possible?
elephant instead of
I'm
Gilden
thinking
or
of all the
instead of elephant?
possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago, we discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many.
So why does he have a book about elephants if he seems to have such disdain for elephants, or at least doesn't really care about them?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
Alright, I'm very curious about the elephant book.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any
Why?
scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
The elephant book. The elephant book. You read it to understand the animal and how it should be treated. I don't know about that. That seems a little weird. It's not his elephant. What does he care? It's Personal diary. I mean, we'll see, but he's just
You have a
bitching
weakness for
about him.
nostalgia. Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
Darts.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
Maybe to piss it off. I don't know about that though. The thing that he's missing, that I believe Paul, this person's name, they actually had drugs that they could inject into the darts to cause a psychoactive effect on the elephant. Haven't seen anything that Arthur has along those lines yet.
I've nothing to add.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so this book about Nabe and Laura is just an empirical study?
What? That nonsense? I'd prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
That's intense.
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in the first place. This caricature of science.
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own Laura.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all. You happy now? Wonderful.
I don't know what we learned about that. It's weird that he's lying about it. Or why somebody would plant a pulp book in his stash of books, I can't say.
Moving on.
Yeah, not really relevant.
I've nothing to add.
I wouldn't think so. Doesn't matter. Ask about this.
I've nothing to add.
Nope. I don't think there's any point in asking about Imogen or Paul.
Gilden's elephant
The
is
elephant.
quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Well, I don't think that's correct. I don't think the elephant just killed him to be free. I mean, I don't know. If they're actually like abused, my hair's getting in my face. Like if elephants are actually abused, they have been known to like rampage at circuses and stuff. So I mean, I guess it's not that out of the question, but I don't really think that's what happened. It doesn't seem right to me. I can ask about Imogen. Entrance is necessary. I can ask about the knife.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is
Well,
this knife yours?
It's not a
Do I look like a
bosun knife.
fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
It was a bosun's knife. No. Yacht Coburg shop, no.
Did this
Ask about
plan cause a
this.
rift in your business relationship with Theodore
The
Gilden?
business plan.
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
It's all Paul stuff. I don't know what to think about the vial, perfume vial with elephant sweat inside of it. If the elephant was in mating season, and he was actually using this elephant sweat, I mean, it's possible that could have caused it to kill him. At which point, that means neither Paul nor, what's the gentleman's name? Mr. Swift did it. The elephant just did it because the owner was an idiot, which is possible.
I've nothing to add.
Apparently there's at least one more thing, so they make me leave when I don't have,
What's with this
Oh.
intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
Wow, he still has something to say about one of these remaining pieces of evidence? Really? What could he possibly have to say about any of this stuff? I guess I could just straight up ask about Paul, but I don't really know what he would have to say about it. I could ask about the elephant sweat, I guess.
Moving on.
Nope. No, I can't. I could ask about
I've nothing to add.
the murder. No. What else could he have anything to say about?
I've nothing to
No.
add. I've nothing to
Doesn't
add.
know Paul.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
Wow, he still has stuff to say. What could he possibly
Moving on.
know?
I've nothing to add.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
He'll never stop talking. He'll have something to say about lots of things you wouldn't expect, I guess, being elderly. Alright, we got all the evidence there. The one thing he mentioned about the letter seeming out of character, that, you know, that makes me kind of suspicious of Paul. It makes me wonder if Paul didn't fake the letter. Because there were two suspicious things about this letter. Where is it? Paul confirms that they came into conflict with Theodore Gilden over Imogen. Arthur was surprised to see Theodore this aggressive and indiscreet. Also, we've seen a lot of hints that um, he really didn't pay that much attention to his daughter. He treasured the elephant more than his daughter. I don't think he would care this much about who she was dating. So I kind of feel like this letter is mega, mega suspicious, this threat. So I think it's possible Paul made up the letter, but I'm trying to figure out why. Why? Like maybe to turn his daughter against him, especially if she was in on it. I always have more to say, for better or for worse. Feels true. So let's head back. Because there is one other thing about this that is still bothering me, and it's the fact that this says key evidence collected, whereas everything else always says all evidence collected. It makes me nervous that there's still something in that yard that we haven't picked up. I don't know what it could be. I feel like we've gone back to it so many times. Has a pug.
As if they were struck by a battering ram.
I wonder how we managed not to hear any of this.
That's kind of a good point. How did they not hear this rampaging elephant? I don't think it's relevant, but... Alright, anything else we're missing here?
Destruction and trampled ground.
This is still chained up.
Hog heaven.
Hog heaven.
Hog heaven.
Why is there a police officer back there? I don't think there's a way over there. We'll check though. Who knows, right? Because there's still kind of a question of like, who was sitting in the back that got knocked over into the fence? I don't think we ever solved that. And whose knife that is. Feels like there's more to that story than we have.
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
Who knows? Maybe once we solve this part, that'll be the next step. Can't rule it out, right? Is there anything else I'm missing? What's this?
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
That was what we were missing. Just looking at the hot air balloon. Is that actual evidence or just a thing that I looked at? It didn't look like it added anything. Thanks. Yeah, it didn't add anything, so whatever. Alright, Mind Palace time. see. What options do we have? Did Theodore Gilden really hire goons to attack Paul Perks? I really don't think so. I don't think any of that happened. I think Paul made that up. And I don't think that letter was ever sent. No. Okay. I'm working on it. Okay. Those are potentially related. This type of knife is used to cut ropes. What rope was cut, though? Even this rope wasn't cut. Those aren't ropes, those are tubes. Well, I guess we'll see. Let's get back into the Mind Palace. Start putting these together. Alright. Okay. Both of these could be bruises. Really? Thought that would be relevant. No. It's just not related to anything? How did these not go together? This is literally the last pieces of evidence I have. Unknown third party. Paul may have fallen on the shed. Theodore could have hired criminals to destroy Paul. I don't think so. Maybe a rope was cut to let loose a sandbag to allow it to ascend. It's possible. I mentioned a cut rope. I'll have to take a look when I get the chance. I'll see if a cut rope is mentioned anywhere. Goliath may have killed to break free. By exploiting his lust. Oh no, I bet I'm going to use the elephant sweat to try and lure Goliath back out. Arthur could have fallen on the shed, sure. Arthur protected his research. Okay, so at this point they're allowing me to say one of these two could have been. That sounds like I'm getting another option. in my casebook to find Goliath. I have a bad feeling it's gonna end up being the elephant. Just did want to break free, but I don't want that to be the answer. That's kind of stupid. I'm leaning towards Paul at this point. Paul has psychotropic drugs and the darts. Let's see. What have we added from our deductions? The elephant Goliath was present for Mr. Gilden's death and may hold answers to how it happened. He is presently in heat, which I can take advantage of to lure him out. I have an idea of how to do just that, but we'll need several items. Sturdy gray fabrics that can hold gas. Sturdy gray fabric that can hold gas. What a statement. An instrument to mimic an elephant's trumpeting call. A strong scent to attract the animal. I've seen fabric for doll making at the dig site. The foghorn from the boat workshop can attract or deter large vessels. It may be of help. The perfume from Theodore's office can help if I extract pheromones from it. Okay, we have some things to do. Is this implying that there was elephant sweat on the doll? I don't think so. I think it's just saying this is how we're going to lure him out. Am I going to make an elephant doll? I don't know. I don't know what the sturdy gray fabric to hold gas is going to be about. I think we're about to make the pheromones right now. Sweat. Do one of these puzzles. Let's see. We can reverse some stuff. Actually, don't know what that does. Adds 1 to the value. Subtracts 1 from the value. Okay. We can add and subtract from them. So we do what? -3 for red. We could use this in reverse to get a -3. -4 for green. We could add to this to get 4. And then we need a 5 blue. Add this. I think this in the simplest possible way. It's probably not what's intended. I'm too lazy to do real math. So if we do this, turn that into a negative. Take this, add 1. Blue, I just need to add 1. And then what, we just combine them all, right? Feels like a real cheaty way to do it, but it works. So what can you say about it? Make it as least complicated as possible. I probably could just use the adding after combining the first two since they were both adding anyway, but it doesn't matter. Stop thinking about it immediately. Okay. So sturdy gray fabric that can hold gas. So we can go to the dig site for that, which is good because we need to change our outfit back. So we'll get the dig site out of the way. Then we shouldn't need a disguise for a while. Let's do that. Oh my god. No, just fast travel there, please. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the exact wrong way. Go find some gray fabric to make our elephant doll, as Mal put it. Our elephant sex doll. Oh, a parade float. I suppose that's probably a better version of that.
Stop loitering and get inside.
It's amazing that Swift lets me in here still after what happened, the accusations and everything.
This fabric will work.
Boom, one down, 2 to go. 2 to go. It sounded like they were marking the other ones to the map, because I have no idea where these other 2 are. Where are you, my little mic? There we are. There's one. Oh, I have to leave the dig site to fast travel? Come on. Make me work. Yeah, we're gonna cover. Well, they want the gray fabric to hold the scent somehow. Cover makes more sense to me. I was picturing it as making like a weird little bag of elephant gas. That doesn't seem right. A little elephant stink bomb. We are going west. Westward. Oh yeah, we're gonna change the outfit back. Don't want to rip everyone off. They're hard earned. Outfit. Moving around like it's alive and walking. Well, like puppeteer the bag of elephant stink. Lure it over like a fish. I think we're grabbing a foghorn from here. Or an air horn or whatever. Pretty sure we saw one too. But I don't think I can remember where exactly. Maybe it was in the workshop. I thought I saw a little circle. Hey, Paul.
Bloodied bandages.
Oh, that's not a foghorn. Nah. It's gotta be out here somewhere. Could be in the storage room. I didn't really look around that much. There it is.
It might fool an elephant.
Mrs. Nini seemed to know her sewing inside out. I bet she missed us.
I hope Miss Nini won't misunderstand me.
We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
How does John know that we're dressed as a pirate, sort of? John's becoming sentient. He knows what we're doing. What was the last one we were looking for? Mrs. Nini at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scaladio. To get a doll. You're right, Mal. We're straight up just making a doll. Or using a doll. Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scaladio. Knights Road, Trinity Way in Scaladio. Knights and Trinity. Knights, Trinity is Knights Road. There's Trinity Way. Right by the police station. Been there 1,000 times. Is that the old lady that we it must be, right? The old lady that we first did the disguise thing for? That has to be who this is. Recreating the crime. Yeah, kind of, right? If it's a human-sized doll, especially. He's on the other side. God. It's an army of children for you to smash into. An army of children and one guy with a cane. Jeez, right here, I think. No. Right here? No. Thought this was the shop. Nope, it's gonna be the one with her name on it. That makes sense.
Good day, madam. I've come to you with a special requirement. The tailors on the street can't help me, I'm afraid. Could you make a doll for me?
Oh, Senor Holmes. You taught the police how to do their job, and they found the thief. Of course I will help you. But
It's
what's
especially
the doll?
cute to ask
A
for this
child's
doll.
doll, such as my great
With
niece
this
might
outfit.
play with?
A little larger than your typical doll.
Signore, I don't understand. Boy, girl, animal, and what color?
Animal, a passionate, perhaps amorous animal.
Ah, Signore, you talk in riddles. I am an old lady who's seen it all. Tell me what you need.
I need a life-size elephant.
I think Mrs. Nini outdid herself with this one. Is that a tail?
That's a trunk, John, but I must agree with you.
Yeah,
that
it's
masterpiece.
Well,
it's literally
let's
a
not waste
giant
any time.
elephant. Life-size elephant. What a favor to cash in.
I can't wait to see the fruits of your labour.
This is insane. With the magnificent elephant doll now in my possession, I should use the coal. We are making a parade float. You were right, Mal. I should use the coal gas shed in Gilden's yard to inflate the lure. This is getting way out of hand. Sherlock acts like he's anti-authority, and that's why he doesn't like to help the police. But he couldn't possibly. This would never be sanctioned by anybody. She didn't even question the dress. Yeah. Why would she? We might have bought it from her for all I remember. She's probably just happy to see us using the dress and the hat that we bought. Alright, let's go pump up an elephant sex doll. That's where we're at right now.
The game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate scent might do miracles.
So, you're a marriage broker. Well, I suppose that makes me a groomsman. Phew, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Well, Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area.
Oh my
It
god.
should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Yeah, this is
Are you
happening.
ready? I can't stand the tension.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
Oh my god, what do you guys want me to do? Teasing trumpet, impatient trumpet, submissive trumpet, salacious trumpet, or a tempting trumpet? Chime in. I have no idea what would be appropriate here. What are we playing? What kind of trumpet are we doing for this excited elephant? I don't know if you can do more than one. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know anything. I have 5 choices in front of me. That's all I know. You should start a little calm and build up, Mal. Come on. Elephant says salacious. Do we all think salacious is fine? Oh, can you... It's, tempting. Impatient, teasing, submissive, salacious, tempting. Those are all the choices. These are all the trumpets we're allowed to do. Zero to 100? I don't know what that means. What would be 0? Yeah, yeah. We'll see what. I mean, everyone keeps thinking I'm saying elephant or elephant when I'm saying elephant, but well, you did explain it as a slutty doll. All right, salacious. What do we have to lose? If I told you that you had a nice
How
trumpet,
could
you hold
anyone
against me.
resist?
They're translating the trumpet into words. Okay, I did salacious. What should I do next? Just your life as it tramples you. Smashed to death by a horny elephant. That's one way to go. If that ever happens to me, immediately on my tombstone, and in my obituary, and at my funeral. You say tempt elephant? Okay. Tempt. You don't have to say sexy elephant. Do you like raisins? How do you feel about a date?
I knew a lady once who said just that.
Alright, we did salacious and tempting. What else? They're translating the trumpet somehow. I don't really understand it myself. We got... What, teasing? Okay. If you were a chicken, you'd be impeccable. Oh my god. These are jokes.
Too bad I'm not an elephant.
Alright, submissive or impatient? I love Taiko Drum Master. Taiko Drum Master's a good time. It's a rhythm game, Elfin. Submissive. Okay. Oh my god.
Take your time, Sherry.
Alright, I think impatience is the last one we can do.
That deserves a slap. And then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
Alright, I think we just have to play all 5. Oh god, I'm not gonna have to actually do anything here, am I? Doesn't seem like it. It's on the Switch. Interesting, let's look into that. I love rhythm games.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you.
What if she's responsible for freeing it? Because she was jealous. Because her father liked it so much and she hated it. No, the other elephant's intact. Look at them. They're as happy as can be.
Want to talk about the elephant in the yard?
He's definitely banged up a little bit, huh?
Peaceful and compliant, almost a gentleman. It injured itself while running through the forest.
Okay, makes sense to me.
The left tusk is larger and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant.
Did we need to know that? There's a dart.
There's something in the needle. A feathered fletching. This might be promising.
Alright, the elephant was definitely darted. Alright, well we can rule out the possibility that the elephant just got upset and tried to escape. Somebody darted this elephant. So now we know it definitely was a person. We know we have 2 suspects who have darts. Hit him with adrenaline. Well, so Paul, the yachtist, Imogen's boyfriend, does have darts, but also has psychotropic drugs because they also haul drugs for drug dealers. they smuggle drugs as part of a side business to afford to work on their yacht. Swift has darts, but they're for killing rodents around the camp. Weird, but makes some sense. But no drugs or anything that I am aware of. No adrenaline or psychotropics or anything to dart the elephant with. So I think we might be able to do a chemical, yes, analysis on the dart. So this should be interesting. What do we have to do? 2 red, subtract a red, a green 1, subtract a 1, -4, switch the 4 upside down. Oh, each one can only go to 1. That's fine. 2, 1, -4. No. Oops. That's how easy science is. Science is that simple. There were traces of strychnine inside of it. This amount could kill a human, but was not enough to topple such a large animal. Instead, it most likely aggravated the elephant, causing a fit of rage and a burst of strength. So it was strychnine that was used, not the psychotropic. That's interesting. Which I know they both also had strychnine. Well, Paul did. Swift never explicitly said what was in the darts, if anything, to kill the rodents. But we could probably assume it was strychnine, since I think that would be rat poison. So that actually did not narrow anything down. I was hoping it would be not strychnine, because then that would have. But of course not. Okay. Do we have more evidence? We do. We do have more evidence. Somewhere. Can I examine some other part of the elephant? Oh no, we don't. It's green. That's all evidence. That's all we have to go off of. It's not my favorite. Can we not question the daughter a little bit more? Some more new evidence, maybe?
Destruction and trampled ground.
I guess probably not, but worth finding out, right? Maybe the intention was to kill the elephant actually rather than cause a rampage. It could be. If they give us an option to blame Imogen for trying to kill the elephant, that wouldn't surprise me. I don't remember which room was hers. Not this one. Oh, I already have that. Got excited for a moment. It's like, ooh, is that new? No. It's not. Oops. Alright, let's see if she can comment on any of our new findings.
I've nothing to say about this.
Nothing.
I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me.
Okay. I'm trying to think what else you might have a comment on, because they're letting me keep going, which they don't usually do unless there's
I've nothing to say about this.
I don't know how much she's gonna know about any of that stuff.
I've nothing to say about this. I've nothing
No.
to say about this.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
I don't feel safe with that beast back here.
She's oblivious. Maybe I can confront those two with the evidence of the dart. Might be worth a try. If I can remember where they're at. I think Paul was at the yacht club. Yeah. This is the nearest fast travel point. Head west from here. I'll do Paul first because Paul explicitly mentioned strychnine for his darts. So that makes me think he should at least have something to say about it. Would hope. How do I even enter this place? Was it down below? No. I feel like I had the same problem last time. Or is this the yacht club? This is. Alright, Paul.
Just be quick.
Nah. Alright, I'm gonna assume that Swift probably also can't be further questioned. I think we have to draw our own conclusions at this point. They really do like to make it as ambiguous as they can. Alright, Mind Palace. Let's see. Poison dart, poison dart. Let's see, that's everything. Arthur or Paul may have shot Goliath. Okay. Goliath may have been provoked. The dark shot at Goliath may have provoked the beast of violent rage. Goliath may have killed Theodore. The elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore Guild in order to break free. Well, that's impossible. We know that it definitely was shot with a dart. So we don't really even have to think too hard about that. Third party used Goliath. An unknown third party deliberately shot a poison dart at Goliath to provoke it into attacking Theodore Gilden. Third party protected Theodore. An unknown third party tried to protect Theodore Gilden by shooting a poison dart at the elephant. I don't think that's very likely. I would be curious to see where they think that could go. Nowhere, right? That doesn't even make any sense. That's pretty ridiculous. Doesn't even connect to anything. This conclusion, it doesn't even say like, so that conclusion would just assume that like there was somebody there who tried to save him by shooting a dart at him, but we don't know who it is or anything about them. Just some helpful person with a dart gun happened to be there to uh, to save him from the elephant. It's pretty nonsense. I think we can rule that all the way out. Which means we have to rule this out. Which means we have to pick somebody. If we say it's Paul, Paul used an air gun with a poison dart to provoke the elephant. Agitated and scared, the animal attacked Mr. Gilden. With Theodore gone, there's no one to stop Paul from being with Imogen. Paul Perks is an egotist with no regard for the lives of others, built an entire career on lies and deception. We say without Paul roaming free. Paul Perks was the victim of persistent attacks by Theodore Gilden. They were trying to protect a promising career. Used Goliath to kill Gilden. I'll place the blame on Goliath, but I would insist that Paul leave Cortona as penance. Well, I don't like the idea of placing the blame on the elephant. If it was Arthur, Arthur Swift used Goliath to kill Theodore Gilden. A shot with a poisoned dart enraged Goliath and attacked its owner. Arthur Swift managed to secure control over the dig site and everything of historical value within. Arrest Arthur and free Goliath. Use the elephant Goliath to kill his former partner Theodore Gilden. Arthur was ready to sacrifice others for his own well-being. As a victim of Theodore Gilden's greed, he tried to protect humanity's history from those that would privatize or discard it. What do we think? Yeah, we don't have an option to say somebody. I mean, the only option we do have an option to say that they tried to stop the elephant and protect him, but um, that assumption would be that whoever shot the elephant hasn't said that they have. Which, if they did it to protect him, you would think they would. So I don't think the intention was to kill the elephant. I think at this point the intention was to provoke it into attacking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what anyone else is thinking. This one's tough, though. I'm actually leaning a little bit towards Arthur. Because now I'm thinking the most suspicious thing to me... What is this? I found a dart lodged in Goliath's side. There's a faint trace of an unknown substance in it. Traces of strychnine inside of it. This amount could kill a human, but was not enough to topple such a large animal. Instead, it most likely aggravated the elephant, causing a fit of rage and a burst of strength. Was the elephant shot before or after Theodore's death, and does it matter? Well, yes, it does. Doesn't want to believe Paul could do something like this. Shocked to see how far father's threats went. Arthur was surprised to see Theodore this aggressive and distinct. So I just noticed something. This has a this above it, which actually does mean to me that if someone else probably could have something to say about it, which could only be Arthur. Which I was hoping I wouldn't have to switch my outfit out. But I think I'd have to one more time. Which is fine. Arthur might have something to say about the dart. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Alright, let's change our outfit. Good enough.
Stop shirking. Get dressed properly and come
Oh
inside.
my god, it's not enough. I have to change the hat too. Can't change clothes where? Alright.
Stop, Lloyd.
Oh, I can straight up accuse him. That's not what I'm trying to do.
I forgot I left some stones unturned. I have to leave.
Oh, I know why. It's because, it's because of this. Let's switch to like this. No, it's still saying I can accuse him.
I forgot I left some.
Well, that's weird. Why is this implying that I can still talk to someone about it? Oh. Maybe it's because of this? Not really sure.
I forgot I left some stone.
I don't like that accuse is sitting there. It's not what I'm trying to do.
Let me warm my bones here.
Maybe Imogen? I thought I talked to her after we saw the dart and everything. In fact, I'm pretty sure we did. Like, I'm guessing these people don't help me out. No, I'm not gonna waste it. A rando. I'll ask this guy. Nope, that's a different icon actually. The three dots would be, I could ask someone specifically about it. It's a little group icon when I can ask random people on the street about it. Where am I going? I'm just wandering. West, yeah, the right way now. Past our house. Time check, okay. Batman soon. For now, who shot this elephant? And who do they think I can talk to about it? Oh, her option would be saying
I have
that
to leave you for now.
she was right that Goliath was a brute or whatever. So I could talk to her to claim Goliath did it. I could talk to the other two to accuse them of having done it. I think we're kind of in the same boat. Alright. Well, it doesn't feel like I can talk to anyone about this, so I guess we just live with it. So what do we think? We think Arthur or we think Paul? You think Paul? Yeah. Yeah, Paul's not a good person. That's definitely true. Yeah, I think Paul is a solid choice. I still think Paul may have. Well, I still think Paul fabricated that letter and made up the entire thing about Gildan sending goons after them. I think they made all that up. I think they made all that up. Any dissenting opinions or other thoughts before we arrest Paul? It's gonna be the one case where we cannot let the person go, because if we do, the elephant gets killed. Yeah, the letter. So I don't know if you were there, Berry Girl, but when I presented the letter of threats to, let's pull it back up. Paul confirms that they came into conflict with Theodore Gilden over Imogen. Imogen was shocked to see how far her father's threats went. Arthur was surprised to see Theodore this aggressive and indiscreet. Arthur said that this wasn't really how he was. And then the thing that clinches it for me is that everything we've seen about Gilden indicated he didn't really care that much about Imogen. He was mostly concerned about his elephant. So for him to send thugs and to threaten and do all this seems really unlikely. So I'm really thinking Paul also. I thought for a moment that it could be that maybe Swift sent the letter to Paul, but I don't think so. Because if that were true, then Swift, when we asked Swift about the letter, he wouldn't have said that it was out of character and acted so surprised. He would have been like, "Yep, he had a bad temper. That's the kind of guy he was," right? Like he would have made it. He would have gone along with it, but he seemed to think that it didn't make any sense. Which, when we're talking about like the only other suspect in a murder case, you know, you would think they would be a little bit more assertive about like, "Oh yeah, whatever makes them look guilty is definitely true." But he was like, "Nah, that letter doesn't seem right." Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna go with Paul. I think this is what we're doing. Look at Paul smiling as they're being arrested. I think this is the right choice. Alright, let's go give Paul the good news. That they going to jail. Big time jail. Nope. We gotta put our dress back on.
I have to leave you for a moment. Don't sail too far away.
Wouldn't be right to do this in the wrong outfit.
Did it feel good killing Theodore Gilden after the humiliation and threats?
What? I thought you were blaming Goliath for that.
No, I think you killed Theodore Gilden. Goliath is, unfortunately, a victim of circumstance.
I'm far better than to kill Gilden. Believe me.
You see, I managed to capture the elephant. Goliath had a dart stuck in his hide, similar to the ones that you use to kill rodents. My guess is that you used Goliath. A dart can kill a mouse or human, but for an elephant it's not enough. Strychnine is a powerful stimulant and convulsant. Once the drug was in the bloodstream, Goliath became extremely agitated and so blinded by the flow of energy that he killed his owner.
And my dart is responsible for that. I'd rather use my hands.
Yes, there would have been fewer variables, but after the attack on you, your condition didn't allow for a direct confrontation. So, you used what you had.
That's not what happened. Anyone might have the same set of darts as I do. They're not expensive.
But not everyone knew Theodore and had access to his property. You were at the crime scene at the precise moment when Gildan died.
I was not. I was visiting the doctor after the attack on me.
Ah, of course, where no one saw you. That's an inconvenience. But in any case, the person who was there met the rage of the elephant. One was struck by the gate with such impact that they were thrown into the shed. The knife fell out. The bruises on your elbow match the contour of the hole in the shed.
But I told you where my bruises came from.
And I heard you, but you didn't catch my words. A bosun's knife was found there, a very specific tool commonly used in your field.
That's only your assumption. I was never there. I mean, I was, but not when this happened.
I can understand why you killed Mr. Gildan. He saw you with his daughter. He checked up on you, yachtsman, smuggler, and a woman. He went so far as to hire some thugs to attack you. Theodore knew your weakness, your career. He forced you into a corner. You're a survivor. You were prepared for the worst, but Theodore surpassed even your worst-case scenario. So you responded accordingly.
I've earned everything myself. Every victory, every trophy, every mangir. I achieved all of it without murder. I don't need to kill in order to win.
And you weren't afraid that he would reveal your secret to the owner of the yacht club or your competitors?
I can control my fear. Trust me, I wouldn't have become a professional athlete otherwise.
I revealed many truths and lies concerning Gildan. One banal fact is that he was a bitter and angry man who acted according to his own desires and impulses. Such people are dangerous, they are unpredictable, and value their own comfort more than anything and anyone. The same as you, Paul.
Are you out of your mind?
You're a gambler, smuggler, and actor. You indulge your self-importance. Such egocentricity and impulsivity is frightening. I won't allow you to play with someone else's life. You are under arrest.
Wait. At least tell Imogen. Tell her where I am.
I think she deserves a space without you. I've heard you can gamble on racing in prison, only it's rat racing. No yachts. Goodbye, Paul.
Why did you pick my Paul? Out of all the people on this island. Just when I needed someone I could rely on.
Believe me, I saved you. I found the true murderer. Would you really choose to live with the person who took your father's life?
You took away the pillar I was relying on. Paul was my only hope. You've destroyed it.
It was Paul who destroyed it, not me. I was merely the fact-checker who discovered the real culprit. And now about that elephant.
Oh yes, Goliath. You did nothing about it. I had to deal with it. Fortunately, there was a real man wanting to help me. He agreed to buy Goliath and relocate him to his property.
I suppose I must congratulate you.
I'd rather you leave. But first, here are my father's belongings. Some of them have information about your mother. Take them and leave me be.
I appreciate it, Miss Gildan. I assure you, I only wanted to find the true perpetrator.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you found a convenient scapegoat. Goodbye.
I truly hope you meet more honest people in the future. Take care.
Well, hopefully we picked right. What else can you say about it? Okay. Alright, we'll grab these objects and we'll take a break. Alright, letter from Violet. It's Sherlock's mom to Theodore Gilden. My dear Theodore, you know I value our friendship more than most other bonds. We share the same restless soul, and your acceptance and support in trying times has been a blessing. I'm endlessly grateful for the turn of fate that saw Seeger and I join the same expedition as you. It changed my life for the better. Nevertheless, I am not blind nor a hypocrite. I know that your feelings towards me have deepened. Oh my. Forgive me, Theodore, but I do not feel as you do. I must spare you the pain of one-sided love before it is too late. Please see enclosed the necklace you so thoughtfully gifted in remembrance of our adventure together. I cannot in good conscience continue to wear it. I know this letter will cause you such hurt, and yet for that I can but apologize deeply. Yet my heart is with Seeger, who is still unaware of your desires. If this sees the end of our friendship, I will understand, but I truly hope we can continue to share the conversations, collaborations, and kindness these have brought me such joy all these years. Yours respectfully, Violet. Huh. Okay. So he was pining for Sherlock's mom, and this was the necklace that he gave her.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend. I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happens somewhere in the manor.
Finally moving forward. Shall we go?
Alright. Well, we moved forward in the main storyline. Found out about a special friendship Sherlock's mom had with a man who was later in life killed by an elephant. So, that's good. Progress. Alright, we're going to take a quick break. I will be back in 10 minutes or so, and then we will do the next episode of Batman, Enemy Within. Coming soon. Be right back. Alright, everyone, I am back. Getting Batman set up. Some bat action. An FMV game called Dead of Night. Haven't heard of that one. I only know Night Trap and, I don't know. I guess I know a couple of FMV games, but I don't know that one. It's also a really good Orville Peck song, Dead of Night. I've never played any FMV games. I didn't have the, what was the heyday of that? Was that the TurboGrafx 16? No. Could have been 16. Was it the 32X or the 3DO, maybe? That was the thing, right? 3DO? Am I making that up? I know there was one console that was just like, this music's really loud. Let's turn it down a little. I know there was one console that was just like FMV game after FMV game. Maybe it was a TurboGrafx. It was one of the first CD-based ones, I think. They were really trying to take advantage of that. Alright, let me get Batman on the screen. Since I'm not logged into my Telltale account, why would that be? I already have a Telltale account. Let me in. Who knows if that's even my password? No. Maybe it's this. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. I'm gonna try one more. I don't think it matters, actually, because we have our save file locally, but I'd like to be consistent if I can. Oh, that last one was it. Sure. Okay. Anyway. Alright, episode 2. I would give you a recap, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna do it, so we'll let them handle it.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived.
Sorry, just updating my category real quick. I forget to do that every Monday.
His deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler
That happened.
is dead.
That happened.
And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Yuck! That's not what we want.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves. You shouldn't see me as an adversary.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you?
Yeah, she is
I'll tell
the
you
enemy
what.
for sure.
Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge.
I don't know.
Or they
Do
might
we
simply accelerate their plan.
do we play nice with her to try and help out
I'm gonna
Gordon,
need
or
eyes everywhere in Gotham.
can we still just
A
not
man
trust
like
her?
Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't.
We're not going to
You
romance Waller.
understand what I'm saying, don't you?
That's a fact.
Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I understand. You think I work for you?
You're not working for me. We're working together.
Yeah.
After all, we both
I know,
want the
fucking
same
Waller.
thing. Am I right?
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal.
Oh shit.
If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
That's
This
bad.
is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Good.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Alright, we're starting with action. Let's. Let's go full Batman.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
The Batman. Boss, we got company!
Yikes. What have we here?
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Yeah, problematic.
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead?
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them.
Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
I can throw things too.
Save your strength, man.
This one is mine.
Oh dear.
I will give you a peaceful death. If you take it.
Oh no. Wall, yeah, for sure. Uh-oh.
This pain you're feeling, but
Brick wall feels he foreshadowed it.
Did you get him? There is nothing to fear, my friend.
keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll make the back way on the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
We calling Gordon or Waller? Who are we calling? You want to call Waller? You don't want to piss her off too much anymore? Might be a good call. Okay, we can do Waller.
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller. Help. Help is on the way.
It's definitely as bad a situation as we've ever seen the Batman in these games, I think. Physically speaking. Bane is no joke. Well, we know who one of John's new friends appear to be, or at least part of the new villains.
Batman!
It's a pretty scary one. Higher pay grade than Gordon,
Batman.
yeah.
You here?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Harrison, I found him! Hey, take it easy. We're here to help.
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
Here you go. That's it. Let's get you on your feet.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's a bummer.
Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
So are we kind of playing ball with her a little bit? We're not being overly friendly, but we're, for the sake of
This
Gordon.
Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech
007.
facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Do you? I've seen a few
Hey,
people that were
Batman.
not taken care of very well.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. Doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
The blame for what happened to Avesta rests with Riddler, not you.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake. I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Two wheels. You can do that.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
And it feels like what Batman probably would do in that situation. Takes his secret identity pretty seriously. Play along until you get an opportunity.
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Probably so.
We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. that information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity.
No.
Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
I need your strength right now.
Of course. Sorry for not being my resolute self. We've never gone up against anyone able to cause you so much harm.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
We've got Harley Quinn and we've got
kind of
Bane
toxin?
to know about.
Something new.
Oh, hey, Remorseless.
There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive
Bane showed
meds
up
in
and
this
kicked the
cocktail.
crap out of us.
Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Most of what you missed.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
Waller knows our identity, so
And
we have
the
to be
same
nice to her.
person pulled the trigger.
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Multiple crimes last night.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
There's ice everywhere,
At least 20
everyone.
dead, some completely encased in ice.
The others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
It's an awfully dark take on Mr. Freeze, if that's who this is. Could be some other ice-based supervillain, though, right?
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
It's hard
No
not to
IDs
like
on any
Mr.
suspects,
Freeze.
though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Killed 20 people. And then Gotham Brokerage was broken into.
Gotham Brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Yeah, he might be right.
Barbaric.
They said it was a genetic research facility that he broke into. Whereas Dr. Harleen Quinzel broke into a bank. Shocking.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends, if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
I'll have to repay John's trust with betrayal.
You wouldn't have to betray him if he didn't associate with criminals. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
Harley
So
Quinn
that's it
show,
then.
yeah. Bane and
I
Harley.
find John Doe
Both hype
and
that show
accept
for
his
sure.
offer.
Yeah, Bane's pretty amazing.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Bane and his poor pasta maker, more like. It's been a wild couple seasons.
Batman?
Yeah, it's the reason Poison Ivy falls so
I'll
super
tell
out.
you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh, I am... I mean,
We'll try to be
gonna
nice
ignore
around
what I
John.
heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
Nonsense! Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
Where'd that come from?
These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse.
Arnold
That's who
Freed.
you are.
The one you guys like?
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
Hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No.
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer. What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably.
Yeah, we're trying to stay friends with them. We're trying to keep his
Be out of
trust.
the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you.
That's right.
I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. Alright, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
Calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake. Kiss your ass goodbye!
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
See, we don't solve our problems with violence, John.
Let's get out of here.
We solve it with money, I guess. I don't know if that's a better lesson, but hopefully. Hopefully that's a better lesson.
Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this.
Yeah, that would be fascinating to see.
This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
Or Elon Musk.
It's
wearing
an
himself.
odd
Kind of the same
feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but no. I think it's love.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting. Almost got it. Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on. At least it worked before.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands.
All
I'm
right.
just joshing you, rich boy.
Probably should make sure we don't flirt
See,
with her too
it
much.
wasn't
to
even a
upset
bullet in
John.
the chamber. Oops. Well, let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure, I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
My father used to run crime in the city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes. Aw, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
John's new
What were you
friends
guys
are a
talking
bad
about?
influence.
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce. I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Never know.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie.
She did say he's
ever.
highly impressionable.
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
No, John doesn't
ain't
want me
got
to.
cooties.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
That's right.
Here's what's going to happen now,
It'll be fun
Mr.
to try.
Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
You don't have to worry. I promise.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
So glad to
We're
hear
gonna be
it.
masters of deception, right?
Maybe you are my kind of guy.
Well, then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
Yikes, maybe we shouldn't have gone so hard on that. Didn't say that John would remember it, so I think it's probably fine.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Yeah, this is a much more psychotic and cunning Harley Quinn for sure. Big goddamn ambitions.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
I don't think we have any other options here.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am? This is private property.
That didn't sound good.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Bruce. This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Okay, we'll do it your way. Just don't hurt anyone else.
He thinks he's in charge. How cute. Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
That sledgehammer is caked in blood.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
This game is so uncomfortable.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
I'm sorry, Harley. It won't happen again.
This
That's
is great.
for damn sure.
There's no need for that. I already said it won't happen again.
We'll talk about this later, Bruce.
Woo!
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John?
Make it very hard to be
You gotta
friends.
live
Yeah.
in the moment.
Yes, they are. God, she's terrifying.
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say,
Oh yeah,
do you like chess?
she was a
Work
psychiatrist.
your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
This feels like a mistake. Everything does in Telltale games. You just have to get numb to it. Every choice feels wrong.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Pat cave away from home, yeah.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Now it's the Quinn Castle.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
I think we have any other options here. I think we gotta make this move.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Oh, all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
No, this is all gonna be a great big bummer.
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. All right. Alright, that's a start.
Gathering partial prints, it seems like, throughout the office.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. Getting there.
Anything else here? Okay. Is that what means to be looking at it? Oh. Keyboard.
One more partial print should do it. Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print. There we go. Okay, this'll work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Even now, still finding ways to help me.
Kind
Stay
of.
there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in.
Uh-oh.
This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
We're gonna be honest.
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Come on, Bruce. You know how dangerous this tech could be in the wrong hands.
Yoo-hoo! What the hell is going on in there?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
We have been.
I better not see this on the evening news.
We have been honest.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Her shirt says
I'll leave
GCU.
you over the
I know it's
moon,
Gotham
I
City
sure
University, but I like to
Stay
think it was
out of sight
Glendale
until we are
Community.
all gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
So it seems like even though she was mad at us telling the truth earlier
Took you long
probably
enough.
helped.
I was starting to
Maybe.
think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
That's what you get for just leaving EMP bombs out in the open.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
Yes, I've agreed to this
I've
many
always
times.
regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good.
Like we have been.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter. Well, after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
Well, not everything can go perfectly.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only
She
a
end up as
momentary bit
Batgirl?
of exhaustion.
I don't know. Maybe that's up
I'm
to
sure
us.
it will pass.
What she ends up as.
Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done.
Important.
But
It's
this
definitely
whole
important.
masquerade
I think they made that clear.
with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Anyone where they remember something you said typically is pretty important. Typically. Oh God! Tonight of all nights.
Well, be careful and good luck.
All right, we're gonna drag our bleeding, bruised up, bat ass out tonight, I guess. I don't know when Batman sleeps exactly.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon's smart to use it.
It won't hurt to let the Riddler's gang know you're alive. I'll give you that much. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
Jim, live to fight another day. But for now, listen to her.
Listening's the easy part. The hard part's tuning her out.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman.
Yeah, Jim.
That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Vesta. She fought to get on this assignment. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you is the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. My lab techs were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from the vial Bane left behind at the police arsenal. But with a twist. It's actually a counter-agent. After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted. Could be useful.
Yeah, it could be.
So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up,
Are we getting
I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed.
Would it break
When
the
they're all
key?
together,
I have no
out in
idea
the
what
open,
the
contact.
technology is
I'll be
behind
standing
any of
by,
it.
ready to
Who
ambush.
knows? I assume
We'll
they
take
wouldn't
them
use it in
down
the
when
same
they're at
place
their
at the
most
same time, but
Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now.
alright, sorry Waller, God.
Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals. not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with him at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Al, I'm in.
Oh, see that corner of finger at
Don't stay
18?
embedded any longer than
Reference to
necessary.
middle finger there.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Cute little nod there. And this was before it became a big deal that Bob Kane took all the credit for middle finger.
All right. Here we go.
It's Bob Kane, right? That's fine.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing scheme. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Oh, there goes the EMP.
John, turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you
Uh-oh.
done?
Uh-oh.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Oh, God. Woo! Well, we know that the EMP can do that.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is. You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
I like Bruce's criminal
That
outfit.
was
He's
a
got
nice job before.
the old school cap and everything.
Come on up to my office.
We're seeing like when Tobey Maguire became Venom.
Listen, Bruce.
He got the attitude.
I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
Oh, she might be faking this.
You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move.
Hard to tell if
Keep
she's
the
being
real
sincere.
me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
We all wear masks, Harley. You don't have to be a criminal for that.
Even you? You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy.
Yeah, John did give a thumbs up. That
You,
seems
though?
intentional.
You got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped
Her
up in
gloves?
machinery?
Yeah, it's a cool design they gave her.
Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know?
Seems like
It's
Harley
tearing
is
him
being
up
kind of
inside.
sincere. So
Talking
hard
about
to tell.
his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Alright, time to go make some friends with some psychos. Guess maybe we'll start with Freeze. Seems more reasonable than Bane.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it. What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. heard
Offer to
about your
blow up
wife.
Gotham Stadium. Ah. I didn't realize
What
this
are
was
you
coming.
trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing. That kind of love. It's rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is.
Ooh, good one.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her, continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him.
Thanks, Mr.
Good
Freeze.
luck.
It's so helpful.
John sure rolled out the welcome wagon. At least he's glad to have me here.
John built his own little house.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before and your office and making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it?
Yeah, we did.
When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you'd do the same for me. And
yes, we would.
You know it. You nailed it.
We absolutely would.
You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Nice.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
Yeah, that's a
You
good,
like
good little
Batman.
moment.
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... oh, man, I'd love to see him again.
He'd love to see you too, John. Alright, Bane, we're coming. You big galoot. This is Freeze's lab.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Oh, could put the key in that to answer a question that we had earlier. Hand Bane a beer.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Oh, okay.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find. Yes. Men you can trust.
Oh, hey,
so
Zeno.
hard to find.
Hey, Alvin. You made the Joker
He
yet?
was with my crew
We're
at
getting
the
there.
police
He admitted to
arsenal.
having a man crush.
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Uh-oh.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
I mean, he is a criminal. He's a dirty cop. We're gonna go Thomas Wayne. Oh, maybe we should have done that in front of John.
Very good, Wayne. Very good.
We'll see.
Maybe you do have what it takes to join our
Mustache clashing with his eye mask. Well, you tell him that.
Package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Get him to date the Joker.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags.
We're going
You're
hard
not in
on
the
Joker,
past.
so maybe.
Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. You can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And
See, Elfin? We're getting there.
where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well,
All right.
won't you,
Have a good night,
Mr.
Remorseless.
Popular? We got a majority, folks.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we
You
work
like the Harley
together,
design?
the
That's pretty
world
red.
can be ours.
A lot of red there.
Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
We're undercover as a criminal with these criminals, in case you haven't followed them. About to perform some horrible job.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Alright, have a good lurk, Tino.
What?
We have almost reached the target vehicle. Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller.
Lurk well.
On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Alright, at least we're leading them into an ambush.
Do this.
We'll hope it works out.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
What was that?
What the hell is going on? HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are
Oh,
down.
that's right, they use like energy guns.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Your place is on the perimeter.
I keep my thinking is that would
Freeze,
save him.
open the door.
If I punch him, they won't shoot.
Everyone,
So.
stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it all!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Oh, couldn't stop that one.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Oh, now we got a shit show.
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire! is a warrior's death!
Thane!
Can't do anything about that.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo. Hurry! Need to leave now! Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be...
Can't answer the call. Yeah, failure, not worth men's lives, but she didn't even tell her agents not to fight back. Yeah, I know. Still got a bunch of them killed. Waller's so good at her job.
You did well tonight, Wade. Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her?
We need to get Harley. Now!
Impossible. She's dead. Or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead...
Better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now!
We don't have time to waste on her.
What? What?
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
Well, Waller did say let them have it, I guess. Hopefully whatever it is not too devastating. Oh. That's a surprise.
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path
Oh,
for the right
his return.
price.
The return of the kitty woman. Alright. We left Gordon feeling worried. He was hurt you called Waller instead of him to help you. As you told him the truth, he was worried that Waller might expose your identity. Well, that's alright. I think that was the best way we could have handled that, so did 81% of other players. Let's see. It's Kitty. Want her, she's going to respond to seeing him there. Yeah, she will. Lazarus Pit? Interesting idea. I'm not sure, actually, I don't remember. So yeah, 81%. It's good. I feel like we hit the right spot there. Oh no! Approved of being honest with Tiffany, but ashamed when we noticed he needed a rest. And our conversation in the parlor left him feeling burnt out. It's a bummer. Wow, almost everybody leaves Waller feeling content. It's kind of surprising. Frustrated, we asked her to consider Gordon. Gratified that we called her instead of Gordon. Because we agreed to work with her while undercover, positive. Well, that seems good. That's what we wanted. So that's going well. Well, I don't feel like we let Harley get left behind, but intrigued by the underhanded way you handled Miley. Was it really, Willie? Was it really that underhanded? Because you let Harley get left behind, he is heartbroken. Yeah, I don't think we did. Oops. Amused that we played along with her for mocking Regina. I guess heading off Bane though didn't feel like who do you want to help. That wasn't very clear. I was thinking who's gonna do the most damage if I don't like get in the way. Yeah, I guess maybe Bane would have been left behind if I headed off Harley's group, but I just felt like Harley wouldn't do as much damage as Bane would. So, oh well. Let's see. She liked how efficiently you retrieved the key. Felt slighted about that. Feeling worried. Surprised, told her that she is Batman. Appreciated letting her choose to trust us. Convinced her to trust you, but she's concerned for your safety. Yeah, okay. I think that makes sense. Only 50% convinced her to hand it over. Tap half. Only 28% of people called Waller instead of Gordon. Surprising. Yeah, most people try to use a drink. Seems right. Yeah, we followed Bane. 57%. Well, that doesn't really add up with the number of people that left Harley behind, so I don't really understand. Was it not that? Was it something else? I don't remember making any other decision that would dictate who would get left behind. Everyone picks Pinky Swear. Only 5% don't. Psychos. I think we're getting a little preview here. No, they don't do previews in this season, I guess. That's fine. But we can see who's coming. The Catsy woman. So that will be exciting. Okay, well that was chapter 2. I think we have 3 more chapters, if I'm not mistaken. It could be. Nah, episode 5's the last one. So yeah, 3 more. 3 more Batmans. Batmans. And then we will have finished all the currently existing Batman Telltale games. Pretty good. Really good villain lineup for this game. I think they got a really good rogues gallery. So we're running a little bit before 10, only 3 minutes. That's not too bad. But I will be back tomorrow for some Alien Isolation. I might shuffle some things around. I don't know. The problem is Baldur's Gate with the voting system that we are using. I'm a little bit worried about doing that one on Thursdays because I feel like less people are able to join due to work and whatnot. So I might do some shuffling around. I might move Baldur's to Friday and maybe do Sherlock Batman on Thursday. I don't know yet. I'll think on it. But we'll see. Might move some things around just to accommodate. Sort of what do I want to sacrifice to the Thursday gods? Because I know people have to go to bed early on Thursday for work typically, so never be able to pay attention to work if Batman is on Thursday. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. Maybe Thursday's a good Alien day because there's not as much of a story to follow on that one. So we'll see. I'll see. I'll think on it and I'll try and figure it out. So in any case, I will see everyone tomorrow for some Alien action. Well, Mal, you can't. I have to move something. What do I move? What do I change? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can leave Baldur's on Thursday. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it just doesn't really matter that much. We will see. Okay. Alright, everyone. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I will be back tomorrow with Alien either way. And I look forward to that. So, I will see you all then. Have a great weekend. And good night.